That was an aria from Bellini's Norma sung by Valentina Stepova in Radio Ukraine Saturday program Hello from Kyiv, hosted by Andrew and Tanya. And here's my conversation with Dario Monferini and Roberto Pavanello.
Hello, I am Dario Monferini from Italy, and I live in Milano, in North Italy. I am very pleased to be for the second time in the Radio Ukraine International.
My name is Roberto Pavanello. I come from Italy because my hobby is the radio listener. I visit in studio and radio here in Ukraine. It's the first time for me in Ukraine. The first visit for me in Radio Ukraine International.
What is the purpose of your visit to Ukraine and Radio Ukraine International?
Principal reason is to meet some friends, and we started our travel in Russia, visiting St. Petersburg, Moscow, Kazan, Samara, and now in Ukraine we have been in Yalta and now in Kiev. I like to listen radio station international, and this is why I wanted to visit Radio Ukraine International, because they have an English service which is quite easy to be listened in Italy.
I also visit Radio Ukraine International because I am a DXer. I started my activity in the year 70. I also love very much visit radio station during my holiday. It's the first time that I come here in Ukraine. It was very important for me visit Radio Ukraine International because it's one listener during the Soviet period when the station was called Radio Kiev, and now we changed his name in Radio Ukraine International. But I also continue to listen it.
Thank you for being a devoted listener of Radio Ukraine International. What other radio stations have you visited in this country?
We have visited some commercial radio stations here in Kiev, Radio Gala, Radio Lux, Europa Plus, and Energy. We plan to visit other radio stations. The main reason is to know and to have some information about the kind of programs and target of listeners. This is quite a short visit, but our travel is quite long, because after Kiev we go to Budapest.
Was a very, very interesting visit for us because it's important to compare the situation of the FM station in all the country for us. Very important for me, and I'm very surprised the big organization of this Ukrainian station.
What can you say of the stations you've seen so far in this country?
The principal result is the main problem of the language has been not so important, because we found in each station almost someone who is speaking English, also in the commercial station in Russia and also here in Kiev. So maybe the only problem is when you see the web pages of the radio station, the commercial station, they don't have English information. On the contrary, the web of Radio Ukraine International is very well organized, because there is a good English information to the listeners.
We meet some Ukrainian DXer. It's a very important DXer. We give us a lot of information about the Ukrainian station.
What are your impressions of Ukraine?
I have been in Ukraine in 2005 and 2008, and now is the third time, 2009. Each time the city of Kiev is growing up, and I see the problem of the streets seems has been quite well solved. We have been in Yalta, and the area has a very good road system. Ukraine is growing up. It probably will be very well organized, especially for the next World Championship of football.
For me, the first time when I stay here in Ukraine was a very surprise, because I found a country in big development. I can see similar all the country European Union, very, very big town here in Kiev, very modern building, but mixed with the old building, artistic building in the center of the town. I see very surprised.
Yeah, there are lots of things in this country to surprise foreign guests. Those who visit this country for the first time find it very different from what they ever heard or imagined. And those who have been to Ukraine before know drastic changes. Gradually, year by year, this country is shedding old Soviet year looks. Modern buildings are mushrooming in cities, there is more business activity, shopping and entertainment, and despite all those formidable economic problems, Ukraine is returning to the European community, where it belongs geographically and historically. And we are happy to hear it from our listeners.
Now, how about a good Ukrainian song? I'm sure Signori Monferini and Pavanello, as well as all other listeners, will like this one, Hutul Girl, sung by the Ukrainian pop star Ruslana.